Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers. It is a private, public-funded program right here in New York State where they find kids in 9th grade and follow them all the way with half tuition through college so they can become tomorrow's teachers. And we salute you. There's nothing more important to a student than a great teacher.
Now actress and activist Ruby Dee speaking publicly for the first time since her husband Ossie Davis passed away. She was honoring local teachers. Now Dee, a well-known New Rochelle resident, read a series of poems at the 10th annual anniversary gala for the organization Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers. The nonprofit group is a high school to college mentoring program that trains kids to become practicing teachers in their own community.
For new beginnings and new hope and improved situations, so that it was right in line with all the things that my husband has stood for all his life.
Well, the program is currently working with about 100 high school students and some 200 college students right here in Westchester.
Problems that I've had with scheduling or something, I don't hesitate to go see my teacher mentor, and she's there to help me, which I think it's a great asset, especially as you're a freshman in college where you've never been here before. Another part about TSTT is the fact that I have a chance of coming back to where I graduated from and teaching there, which I think is going to be the greatest thing. Being a teacher there, where still with some of the teachers that I had. So I'm going to be able to be in the teachers, faculty room and stuff and be able to kid around with them, and they'll be like feeling uncomfortable because I was a student once.
This week's Hometown Spotlight shines on Ossining and a young teacher. News 12's Tracy Everson tells us he's the first graduate of a unique program that brought him back to his hometown high school.
Good morning, guys.
Hall duty. It's just part of the job Emily Martinez does as a teacher at Ossining High School.
Take out your homework.
The 22-year-old admits being a first-year teacher at his own alma mater has its ups and downs.
There's days where I could have a great day or I could have a bad day just based on how one student reacted, how I interacted with one student. So it's a very, emotional roller coaster ride, but it's one that's definitely worth taking. I feel like I'm the finished product in the sense of a whole entire process. And it's a great feeling.
We're very, very proud of Emily and what he has accomplished.
Betty Perkins is the executive director of the Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers program. It's a public-private venture designed to get more minorities into education careers. Emily is the first candidate to get through it.
This program is a commitment on the part of the school districts to really progress towards a staff which really reflects the student population of their districts.
Emily was recruited in 1995, mentored and helped financially to attend Pace University, then Mercy College, provided he would return to the classroom. And now, 3 months into his new job,
I've been really swamped with a lot of work as a first-year teacher. If you make it to Thanksgiving, you're in. See you guys tomorrow.
And on this holiday, Emily Martinez is already a success.
Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers is a career development program developed to address two critical issues that are of local and national concern: the growing shortage of qualified teachers, especially high school teachers, and the lack of role models of color in the teaching profession. TSTT is a collaborative effort among school districts, colleges, businesses, and communities. It is a direct response to the commitment of school districts in Putnam and northern Westchester to recruit and hire a culturally diverse staff, which is reflective of the student population.
We were a charter member of the project, and we are very committed to the project. We want the project to be around for a long, long time, and it is our commitment to stay involved with the project and recognizing the importance of teaching as a profession and the importance of recruitment of young people, and particularly minority people, into the profession.
I see the program as being very valuable in terms of giving the preliminary exposure to high school students. As far as the colleges, we do many college visits. To get students actually in a college environment, to have them talk to students that are currently enrolled in colleges, to make them comfortable so they can ask appropriate questions that'll help them make right decisions in terms of where they should attend college and their placement. That's one of the key things that the TSTT program does, and it's a very valuable service.
I learned the most about TSTT by tutoring last year when I was a junior. I volunteered at the Lakeland Preschool, where I worked with 4 to 5-year-old children. And we taught them remedial skills such as days of the week, their alphabets, things like that. And we played games with them, and I really had a lot of fun doing it.
TSTT parents are actively involved in the program. Twice a year, the program hosts Parents' Night with parents, college representatives, teachers, school officials, and business and community leaders getting together to learn about the program.
News 12 Westchester's Grace Noon explains how it's helping one budding teacher achieve her dream.
Does everyone have this worksheet?
Melissa White wants to become a teacher.
Anybody else need it?
And she's getting a head start while she's still a junior at Mount Vernon High School.
It's like you can put yourself in the other person's shoes by watching them do what they do. So when I do become a teacher, it's like I understand, oh, this is going to happen.
Just here it is. Okay. Melissa is shadowing her mentor, a veteran social studies teacher with more than 20 years of experience. It's part of a program called Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers, which recruits future teachers from Westchester and helps them continue with their own education.
I think it's important for them to see all the different things we do, the administrative things as well as the actual teaching.
She and 14 of her classmates tutor younger kids each week and regularly meet with their mentors. It'll be years before Melissa's in charge of her own class, but this is a lesson that she would never get from just reading a book.
You have to write these out first, right?
And Melissa already understands what she needs to do to make the grade.
You have to be patient with the kids.
Words from a teacher in training.
And you finished with the worksheet?
Who is starting to sound like a pro. Grace Noon, News 12 Westchester.
Always wanted to be a psychologist, and so now with teaching, I'll be a teacher first and then become a school psychologist.
Becoming a teacher was just pretty much a dream for me, and they've been so supportive from the beginning, and they're here now to see that dream become a reality.
Recruiting minority students to become teachers for the classrooms of tomorrow. A unique program has helped a Yonkers woman get into the classroom in Greenburgh, and now she's hoping to inspire the next generation of educators to be as passionate as she is. News 12's Tracy Everson, he's here now with her inspiring story. Tracy.
Well, Brian, when I first interviewed Marika Neufeld, she just graduated from high school. Now, 9 years later, she's back at the head of the class, exactly where she wants to be.
So under no circumstances is somebody from the negative side going to want to be with somebody from the positive side. They're going to scrap. They're going to fight.
Marika Neufeld is breaking through all the barriers to learning, and the 7th graders in her class get it.
Absolutely. Very good.
Don't get played, Erica. Look very carefully, which is not a like term. Kyle.
-4w to the second.
Remember polynomials? Huh? Polynomials? Chances are, if Miss Neufeld was your teacher, the numbers and letters would leave a lasting impression. And she strives to do that as well with her students at Woodlands Middle School in Greenburgh.
And if we cannot connect with the students, if we cannot build a relationship with them, we cannot educate them because they're not listening. For example, how can I expect to teach a child polynomials if their stomach is growling?
Born in Jamaica, her father died when she was young. Her mother worked to support her and 4 other children. The numbers bug bid at Lincoln High School in Yonkers. Teaching became her dream, but was financially out of reach.
I share my experiences so that they understand that if I can do it, you can do it too.
In 1998, she got involved with Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers. The nonprofit organization offered her half off the tuition at the College of New Rochelle. Her graduate degree is from Mercy College. The program brought her back to this local classroom much sooner than even she expected.
I actually wanted to go back to Yonkers, but Woodland snatched me up first. You know, life works out the way it does.
Now she mentors high school students in Greenburgh who are part of the Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers program. The goal is to get more minority teachers hired in participating districts like Greenburgh and Yonkers.